Welcome. This is Noah's Ark Nursery. I am Karina. I am the mommy. Welcome. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us again at the Ark today, guys, on this still happy Thursday. Yay! I just came back in from a walk with Jeremiah, so I hope your Thursday is going well. Mine has been very busy, even since the last video uploaded. I uploaded that video, had lunch while I was doing it. Then I decided, well, this was actually juicing up a little bit, that I would take Jeremiah for a walk. And we just came back from that not too long ago. He is pretty tired right now. He's had a pretty exciting hour or so here. We've had a lot of excitement. Actually, the last hour we've had a lot of excitement, so he's chilling right now. He's just done his chill mode. But anyway, this is mine, or as the title is going to say, a Vintage Dress Up Thursday, hosted by Stephanie and Jackie over at In Love for Reborns 2011. They host Dress Up Thursday, and they chose vintage. Well, I'm going to show you a vintage baby first. She is not dressed in anything vintage, but she's dressed in my favorite sleeper on her. I love this sleeper, and so I always put it on her. I'll change her. I do change her, guys, really. I change her sleepers and everything, but I just thought I'd change her into this for today. I would like to introduce to you, if you haven't met her, she is a Lee Middleton thumbsucker from 1994. Let me show you guys. This is my favorite sleeper on her. Let me put this in here and I'll show you. This is, and then I will introduce you to her. I guess you're kind of dying to know what her name is. Just wait. For those of you who know, you haven't seen her for a long time. But this is a sleeper. This is I think this is a Carter's newborn. Pink. No, this is just one newborn, pink. But I love this because it's got all the animals on it. It's got giraffes and elephants and monkeys. As you guys can see, I'm going to hold this up because I want you guys to see it really good. And it is on, bet you guys would like to know the name of the baby. She is a cuddle baby, actually, guys. She is really cuddly. I love her red hair. Her hair, the way she has it, actually reminds me of my mother-in-law. And so, here we go, guys. For those of you who have not met her, this is Stephanie Jean. Yes, this is Stephanie Jean, guys. I just love her eyes. Look at that. Doesn't she have the most beautiful eyes? Oh, my goodness. And she has the most, her hair is the easiest for me to take care of, just to tell you. She's just like, give me my passy back, Mommy. Okay, there you go, sweetheart. She's like, why am I out of the nursery anyway? But anyway, then it was also, you could put them in vintage clothing, which I have two babies dressed in vintage clothing. You can see Mabel behind me. She is dressed in a little me. I love this. This, I believe, is a vintage dress. It's pink with pink flowers. You guys have seen her in this before. Let me take this out of her mouth quick so you guys can see the whole thing. As you can see, it's got a flower right here, and then it's got the Peter Pan collar. I just think this is a vintage dress, guys. I just love the look. It looks like a vintage dress to me. Then it's got the little bloomers with it. The little panties. The diaper cover, I guess they call it, or bloomers. I don't know what they call it. Then I have a pink bow in her hair for today. But I just love this dress on her. It's got the buttons in the back, as you can see. Look at this. Look at this dress all around. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, Miss Mabel is just like, Mama, put me down. I was going to put her in tights, but guys, the tights wouldn't go over her chubby little legs today. So we just put her in some little Carter's fancy socks, which is how she would go to church if she were wearing this to church, just to tell you. I got to fix her. I have some fabric glue. I'm going to fix her on the side here. I got to fix her. That's why you guys don't see her that much right now, because I'm trying not to handle her that much. And then, in my absolute favorite dress, and it is a vintage dress, is Miss Mariah. Come to Mommy. Okay, Mommy. Now I can show off my new dress. Well, this isn't, you're not showing this off for the first time. She wore this a couple weeks ago for Toddler Tuesday. But this is a vintage dress. As a matter of fact, I had one that looked just like this when I was a kid. So, just to tell you, I'm 51. This is very vintage. This is a very vintage look. I love this look. I loved that dress. That dress was my favorite dress. I wore that thing at least once or twice a week. I wouldn't let I loved that dress. That was my favorite one. And I don't know why, it just was. I think it was, that one was gray though. This one is blue with flowers, as you can see. And then it's got like the gathered here. And it's got like, look at the flowers on it. Look at that detailing on it. You don't find that detail on clothes anymore, guys. Look at that. Look at those flowers details. Look at that with the Peter Pan collar. And then, of course, it's got the buttons in the back and the tie. This, she is dressed to me like Laura Ingalls. We're going way back. Laura Ingalls. That's how I think I'm dressed Mariah today. She really looks pretty today. I really like her in this dress. But this is definitely a vintage dress. And, of course, I put some tights on her because she's not hard to put tights on. But Mabel today was really hard to get tights on, just to tell you. But we also have something else vintage to show you. This is going to be a really quick video today, guys. It's not going to be a long one. But we do have something vintage to show you. You guys know that I like to do activities with Mariah and play games with Mariah. Well, I have a very vintage game sitting over at the table that I want to show you all that I got from a thrift store. This thrift store it's like a consignment shop thrift store. This one, no, I didn't get that one there. I got that one in a different thrift store. But we do have a vintage thrift store. We do have a thrift store that is very vintage, like in Red Lion, not far from here. And they sell all kinds of vintage stuff. We were in there the other day, and they had vintage sofas. They have vintage cabinets, everything. I mean, they even sell vintage clothing in there. It's just amazing. They have vintage baby clothing and all kinds of vintage, like, baby stuff. I love it. But I digress on that one. But anyway, as you can see, Mariah all dressed up in her vintage dress. I know it's a little long, guys. But this does fit her in every other place except for the legs. It's very long, as you can see. It's a very long vintage dress. We live in what they call Amish country. Well, close to Amish country. We live like right across the bridge from Lancaster County, which they call Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Amish country. So we live in Amish country. We even have Amish around here. So she's just dressed like a little Amish girl today, too. I call her this, you know, because look at her. Look at her. Look how long that is. Oh, my goodness. But, yeah, it's long on her, but I still like this dress because it fits her every place else, and it's just, I think it's just the cutest thing on her. It might be long, but that's okay. But anyway, we're going to show you the game that's over at the table. That is very vintage. Guys, this game, somebody must have been cleaning out their attic. I'm going to take you over there. Come on, Mariah. I'm going to take Mariah, too, because we're going to play this. I'm going to teach Mariah how to play this game. I might have to turn on the light, guys, because I don't think it's going to be real bright in here. Nope, I have to turn on the light. Let me turn the light on for you guys. Okay, there sits the box. And you'll find out how much I paid for it, too. In the original box, guys. This is the original box. Oh, my goodness. So we are going to play a little bit of it for you guys. If I can get the box open. But yes, this is the original box. Somebody must have been cleaning out their attic and just decided to get rid of it. This is like the original box. I have not ever seen this box for Tiddlywinks. Somebody must have been cleaning out their attic. When I found this, I just had to get it. No, it won't come open for me. Now it's going to give me problems. There it is. Yay. Okay. As you can see, it's the original board and everything. The cup is in there and everything. So we are going to play it. I'm going to show Mariah how to play it. Watch this, sweetheart. I don't think you take that out. I don't think that comes out. But I'm going to show Mariah how to play this. Here's the chips for the Tiddlywinks. We're just going to play one or two of them for you guys, just to see if we can get them in. Okay, you ready? It goes, hold on. I got to refresh my memory on this. Each player has the same number of turns and a game is 500 points. Okay. In front of them. Each equally distance from the box. Sorry, guys. The starting player snaps. Okay, you got to snap it. Okay. We are going to just do this for the sake of time today, guys. And believe it or not, Stephanie and Jackie are doing a live video right now, and I really, really, really wanted to be a part of that. But I didn't get back from my walk in time to actually start with them. So we'll just, like, do that. Now, watch this. I'm only going to try throwing it in. I can't snap it in. Because it has to be, like, an equal distance from the box. So, but I'm going to try throwing it in. That's what I'm going to do. Nope, mine landed on 10, so I get 10 points. But if it gets in the cup, guys, it's a 30-pointer. So here you go, Mariah. Try it. Okay, Mommy. Watch this, guys. I'm going to throw it. And she got 20. Now, Mommy's going to throw the littler chip. I got it on the 15, 10, 15. We'll say 15. Sorry, guys. But this is a very vintage game. I mean, look at this. I just love vintage games. Okay, Mariah. Throw it. Okay, Mommy. Ah, it landed on 20 again. Yes, it landed on 20 again. Here, we're going to take this one. Mommy's going to throw this one. I landed on 15. Man, I've got like 45 points and Mariah has 40, so. Let's do one more, Mariah. I know you're supposed to play to 500, but for the sake of time, we won't. You did. She got it in the cup, guys. She got 30 points. That's what Mama was waiting for. From Mariah, you won. I won, Mommy. I won, Mommy. Yes, you won. I won, everybody. I won. Yay. What do I get, Mommy? Well, do you want a lollipop or a candy bar? I want a candy bar. Okay, Mommy will give you a candy bar. What kind? Oh, I want one of Daddy's. One of Daddy's what? Twix. Okay. I will get you one of Daddy's Twix out of the cabinet. I'm going to go get her a Daddy's Twix out of the cabinet, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this vintage video. I am going to do a complete vintage video for all my vintage babies. Just like I said, I showed Stephanie today. Stephanie Jean is her name. And I will show all my other vintage babies in one video. I'm just going to do that as a separate video one day. Just to remind you guys about my vintage antique dolls. And I'm doing that special for somebody so she can see my vintage dolls. I do, however, have to get clothes for my Barbies and for one of the Lentil vintage dolls. I have clothes for the other ones are all dressed. It's just there's 3 of them that isn't, and so I need to get Barbie clothes, and because I have 2 very vintage original Barbies that were given to me. So I will do that video one day to show you all my vintage dolls. In the video, just go through and show you them. I don't know what day that'll be, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed our very vintage Dress Up Thursday, as we did play a very vintage game, and of course the girls are vintage, and of course Stephanie Jean is very vintage. What do you want, Mariah? Why is your Mommy? I want my candy bar. Okay. She wants her candy bar. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out with us. And thank you, Auntie Stephanie and Auntie Jackie, for this really cool thing. Because I got to wear my favorite dress. I love this dress, and it's vintage dress. So I love my vintage dress. You do? Yes, I do, Mommy. I love my vintage dress. You do? Okay. She loves her vintage dress, guys. So she thinks Auntie Stephanie and Auntie Jackie. I have something else to say. Auntie Stephanie and Auntie Jackie, that is for you. So she just blew you a kiss, Auntie Stephanie and Auntie Jackie. So just to tell you, she just blew you a kiss. And what else? Yeah, Auntie Stephanie and Auntie Jackie, thank you. And I love both of you. Bye. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming and hanging out in the Ark today with us, guys. We really appreciated you hanging out with us for this Dress Up Thursday vintage video. Just like I said, I'm going to do a vintage video of my doll, my actual vintage babies that I have, because I have some vintage porcelain ones too that I'm going to show. So, at least one vintage porcelain one I know of. Well, maybe a couple vintage porcelain. But anyway, I'm going to show the one vintage porcelain I know she's vintage, and tell you the story behind her. But I want to do like one of my, just a porcelain doll video anyway. So I'm going to do a vintage doll video first, and then I'll do the porcelain doll video. One day next week I'll try to get that in. I can't make any promises because I don't know what next week's going to look like. I don't even know what tomorrow's going to look like. I don't even know what the rest of the day is going to look like. I just go with it. You just go with it, guys. You just, you know, just like whatever. You know, I did take Jeremiah for a walk, and it is getting cloudy. I have a funny feeling we're about to get some rain again. Which is fine. We need the rain, guys. We really need it. But at least we're in the nice dry house with the air conditioning on, because it is warm out there today. It's in the 80s. It's 80. But walking on our walk, he just wanted to come home. I wish he would go get a drink, though. He has not gotten a drink yet, which I'm not happy about. But he'll get himself a drink. He's just tired. Little guy just had a very, very, very rough morning. Well, not one part of it, but right before lunch it was really rough. So anyway, he is getting better, just to tell you guys. So, and as you can hear, my air conditioning is on to keep it nice and cool in here because I need it. So anyway, I hope that you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. Have a blessed and wonderful Thursday, guys. Have just a wonderful day. And if you can, get outside and enjoy the summer weather. So, thanks for stopping by and hanging out at the Ark today, guys. We really appreciated it. Sorry, guys. I'm like wiped out today. But I will be better by tomorrow. I will get some rest, and I will be better by tomorrow. So, plus I'm kind of worried about Jeremiah now. So, I'm going to go over and try to get him moving a little bit here. So, hope that you guys have a blessed and wonderful Thursday. And stay happy, guys. Smile today. There's always something to smile about and always something to laugh about, too. So, keep smiling and keep laughing today. So anyway, thanks for stopping by the Ark. I know I've said that before. And hanging out with us. We really appreciated it. We hope that you enjoyed hanging with us as much as we enjoyed having you hang with us today. So, thanks a lot, guys. Bye.